I am a dumb bitch. How can I not be so stupid and keep my husband? I want to keep him happy. And I think all the women listening too, they want to know the secrets to a good relationship.
I'll tell you the secrets.
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
I'll tell you the secrets.
Yeah, put your head down.
Let me tell you the secrets.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead. I'm taking notes.
I don't think most women understand what men are looking for in general from life.
Okay.
And it's not just relationships, it's in general from life. If you want to keep your man happy, you need to think, how do I make my man look better to the world? How do I make him look better in front of other men? You know what? If I were to just make him 2 coffees and shut the fuck up,
yeah,
he's going to look like the big G. And he's going to be in love with me. That's what you have to do as a woman.
Well, let me just stop you real quick and say something. You got a lot of work to do.
Me?
Yeah.
I brought you 2 coffees this morning because you were coming in, and I said, Tommy, here's your 2 coffees. I did.
I'm just saying, he made a lot of sense. And just,
what are you fucking...
I'm just saying, keep taking notes. Don't even talk to me.
You ever get in a fight with your girl and then just tate it up for an hour?
No. What do you mean?
You don't do that?
Cobra Tate. Just do the Cobra Tate.
You gotta get a swipe on some tape, bro. That's it.
No, his profile's Cobra Tate. That's his whole thing.
I think that was
Cobra
him as
Tate.
a kickboxer. His thing was Cobra. I don't know how I know that, but I know that.
You don't know these things, bro. Y'all know about the man. It's okay.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny.
Yeah,
he's funny, bro. Put a girl's body count on her forehead. Solve all the problems in the world. He said that to a woman.
It's bang out the machete, boom in the face, and grip her by the neck. Shut up, bitch. What's he doing there? Cutting her head off?
He's just describing how he would attack a female partner if she ever accused him of cheating. And he goes, it's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her by the neck. Like, you got to threaten her. So you got it right up next to her.
Well, but my whole thing is, if he didn't cheat and she's accusing him of cheating, how's he supposed to respond? I'm confused.
You think it's real? I think it's a funny character.
I think no. This has been going on for years. This has been a build-up of him trying to get people to be.
It's his genius zone.
But is it though? Like, is that what you want to be known for? Is that really like? You're a piece of shit towards women. Well done. That's your legacy.
Yeah.
Well done, man.
Yeah. There's always going to be a place on the internet for guys explaining to incels that they can't get laid because women hate them.
%. Like this guy, the Netflix documentary that they've just done, the most hated man on the internet. It's literally Andrew Tate, but like 10 years ago. This is not the first time we've seen this. This guy, what is it? Are.com or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
This is Andrew Tate. It's the same guy.
Now, that being said,
you're not even original. At least be original, you prick. You know what I mean?
This is a red pill most people don't want to accept. But if you were to get any man on the planet and say to him, you have a wife and she loves you and she's going to remain loyal to you and you can still fuck around with other women. Wow. Do you want that, yes or no? If any man's honest, he's going to say yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's the game.
Every point he tries to make, he'll be like, if I get a new car and leave it in the garage and someone try it, and you know, these kids are like, oh, yeah, it's so simple.
Yeah.
All you had to do is talk about it in terms of a Lambo.
Yeah.
And now I get it.
I think it's so funny.
It's like women are not cars, dude.
Well, no.
No, I was like, I wish they were.
Yeah. Be careful. Be careful with that analogy. Yeah,
I wish I could be married to a car.
No, I'm just the neurodivergent one who takes it literally. Run into Andrew Tate at a coffee shop. It's like, it's my girlfriend, and it's just a car.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you told me.
You said.
Like,
there's that
it's
one
like
thing
a
you
car.
said about...
You know, if anyone were to get in it, I'd be upset. Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I'm afraid that you're looking at her right now. I don't want her to like drive away with it.
My dog Marshall. Have you ever met Marshall? Sweetest fucking animal that's ever existed. All he wants to do is love everybody.
Oh no, I did meet him once at the old studio.
Yeah. Everybody's his friend.
Yeah.
But he's an ancestor of a wolf.
Yeah.
They've turned him into this thing through thousands of years of breeding.
Is that what
just
they're doing
like they're
to us?
trying to do to men? Exactly. That's what they're trying to do.
Where's
to men.
Andrew Tate when you need him?
Yes, that's what this toxic femininity shit, or masculinity. Toxic femininity is right. That was a Freudian slip. But toxic masculinity, what that means is like, oh, you mean the men who carved the world.
Yes, now you don't need them.
Yeah.
So now you want to get rid of them.
But you do need them. You just don't think you need them because you don't need them right now. And then Russia has them, and China is making them more. China's making them more masculine.
The bigger you get, the more of a target you become. And listen, I'm not saying Andrew Tate is, I don't think he should be the go-to for, I think young guys listening to him probably will get some bad ideas in their head. But there's young people often have bad ideas in their head and good ideas in their head, and they sort them out as they get older. This is not new. None of this is new. I had bad ideas in my head when I grew up, and you know who they were from? My parents. Now there's people on the internet that can influence people for sure, but there's a lot of other people that can influence you too, positively and negatively. I don't see any rule. The ruling is gavel, put him back on social media, please. I don't see any reason holding the machete to someone's neck. If that's a problem, well, I don't know. Get me out of here. He didn't do it. He said it.
Yeah,
so I'll put a machete to someone's. I mean, that's
hypothetically speaking, he would do such a thing.
If he said if
right
X, then Y. If I'm accused of cheating, I'll use the machete. But he's not really going to do it. It's probably a goof. It's a joke. I don't know.
Never before has this happened in history. A guy that lives in Romania and does what he does there, which is own casinos, apparently has slaves.
That's a crazy.
I don't know what the craziest thing.
Slaves. That you can't just say people have slaves.
That's the allegation.
Female sex slaves.
That makes it better.
I don't know what it is. I don't know the rules of Romania. My point is, he is showing up on my feed non-fucking stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that
I'll
is.
be trying to figure that shit out too.
God damn it, bro.
It's a non-stop, yo.
Yeah, so cap. You clicking on every single video.
After a while, what crazy shit this guy going to say to a woman's face right now? This is kind of impressive.
He's like, people are cutting up my videos and then misrepresenting me, and he's like, there's no way that I can't be misrepresented, so I'm gonna like stop putting out anything until I can figure out how to like a way around not being misrepresented. But then also you're like, I'm sure sometimes you're misrepresented, but also some of those clips are.
Well, no, because you kind of, like, for example, the big ones that go viral, like the women not driving or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you said that on like 5 podcasts.
Exactly.
In a row.
Like that was like a
talking
bit,
point.
a talking point.
It was like a bit. Yeah. Which like, it's one. Yeah.
Which is funny. You're like, why is that worthy of you getting kicked off
exactly.
of the internet?
100%.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah.
So that was, do you think, like, to what degree is it conspiracy where like a guy from YouTube and a guy from Facebook are like,
I don't think it's a guy, but at Facebook or YouTube. No, I don't think it was a guy that was behind this.
No, I'm saying,
I'm sure they've had a meeting at these companies.
Is it
where
like,
they go, hey, this guy's
it under a bridge, like a bunch of, like a one Facebook guy, one executive, one Tinder guy, one Rumble guy shows up. They go, you weren't invited to this. He goes, yeah, you're right. I'll see myself out.
Yeah. You know what? So many women say to me, you're so, Andrew, you know what? You're so rich, but you're smart and you're actually very intelligent. And I know you'd get really bored of a robot. And I'm sitting there thinking, bitch, I wish to God you were a robot. You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about Sagittarius rising. You idiot. There's no such thing as too submissive. There's no such thing. I'm never going to look at a beautiful woman who does everything I say and go, you know what? You do too much of what I say. I want to go get some disagreeable bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
On one planet.
But Cobra, let me tell you what you're saying. If there's truth to it, and judging by my husband's reaction, listen, we've had world famous comedians sit across from him. He's never spit coffee out of his nose like he just did for you.
It's because it's like, you know what it is? Sometimes you see these videos of these guys that are lost, and then they walk into a church, and then the preacher says like the exact right thing from the Bible, and the guy's like, oh my God, this is what I needed. I feel the same way right now. I feel like
I love to hear that, friend. I love to hear that.
Good.
Thank you.
It's really good to have you here. And speaking, if I could be, I don't know, to borrow from them, I think you're kind of speaking the gospel right now.
Why do you think that you got under his skin?
Because we're very good at what we do. Like we we psychoanalyze people with like minimal effort. Like, you know, like this is a guy who missed a few hugs of his mother. I think we can all agree. There's a man there, you know, because my mother always said, judge a man by how he talks about his mother, and women in general will follow suit as well, right? And I thought, we've joked on, right? We've joked on
about my mom, but like she's getting good dick.
Yeah, and so she should, man. So she should.
Y'all don't care if your mom's getting good dick. But none of y'all care.
This guy missed a few hugs, you know what I mean? Clearly. And it's a sad state of affairs, you know what I mean? If Mrs. Tate had fucking...
I'm sorry, you gotta give us a second to laugh at this guy.
He talks crazy.
They making fun of me, bro. They think that I'm Andrew Tate, bro. They think just because my mom is Scottish and doesn't hug as much.
She left you on a swing one time. Remember she left you on the swing?
She did leave me on a swing and I got a rash, but it is what it is, okay? I forgive.
They seem like they're removing people with whom they have underlying ideological differences, and they're just trying to figure out how to get rid of them. And again, I'm not joining Hustlers University. I won't be signing up. But I don't think this guy should be removed. I don't, you know. What is, like, do they even tell anyone why?
Well, they just say you're misogynist, but then they don't, like, the thing is they don't link you to the specific thing you do.
But wasn't he a misogynist a month ago when he was on too? Like, this is what I don't understand. What's changed? Why can't a misogynist talk? I don't understand. He thinks, let's say he thinks men are better than women.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he has that belief.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Should he not be able to say anything? You know? I'm unmoved. People will counter his belief with their own beliefs.
It was like on Super Bowl Sunday, I had a joke, and it was like, I was like, yeah, countries that treat women the worst have the best food.
Yeah, that's a funny fucking bit, dude.
Okay, right? So it's like, and it's weird, like people that have saw the bit and it just like Reddit made it fucking go.
Yeah.
And like everything else trickled down after that. I'm sure you guys experience this too. Like one thing goes viral. Like when you guys fucking made Andrew Tate a superstar. Remember that? Now that my whole fucking algorithm is Andrew Tate. Like, dude, I can't even open TikTok with my wife because every other video is like, bitches need to be quiet. Put their number on the forehead. Dude, right? It's your guy's fault.
Do you know
100% your guy's
that
fault.
when I did...
You had to spit out the fucking coffee. If you didn't spit out the coffee...
when I did my birthday shows in Chicago, they were at an arena, and on my birthday, they played a supercut of people wishing me happy birthday.
Please,
and it was like Mulaney, Chappelle, Burt, like all these people, and then Andrew Tate, and
they went
crazy. And also that week he was arrested for trafficking women.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, dude. And so you hear people go like, oh, I was like, oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, charges were dropped. I want to say, Tate, I know those charges were dropped, and you didn't do anything wrong.
So I didn't know the charges were dropped.
Yeah.
And I still wanted them on the podcast.
Yeah.
Because
He's
it was
hilarious.
like, it was just charges.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was talking a lot of shit or whatever. But
He's fucking fantastic on mic.
He's
he is
so funny.
And look, I'll be honest, he is a smart guy. He's actually a very smart guy, super articulate,
he's charming.
He's charming, and he actually gets that
it's a joke.
He gets that he's entertaining you.
And sometimes you listen to him and you're like, is he fucking right?
Yeah.
I think this guy's fucking right.
You're like,
do I agree with this man?
You're like, am I a dumb
do.
woman? I should know my place.
Now here's where I come in. This is where the insight comes in from Yanni. And I'm right. People are hungry for like some real funny, right? Some real talk, some real funny, that they end up enjoying these absolute buffoons like him and Trump because they're the only ones that go all the way. They go all the way. So if you starve people enough and keep throwing them this bullshit content and these bullshit comedy specials and these bullshit shows that people don't want, and you take all of like the real entertainment from them because of this whole cool thing now to try to act like a saint, like you're better than everyone and you're purer than everyone. This whole puritanical zeitgeist that we're dealing with now, where everyone's going, where'd you get those sneakers? Right? Do you know about the slave labor?
Yeah.
It's because of that, people they get so starved, they end up embracing people like this as almost a little bit of a fuck you.
Yeah.
As a little bit of and these people are doing this to fill a void because there's no void.
There's a lack of diversity.
Yeah, and most people won't go to this extent. Like, I won't go to this extent to get attention, right? Because I have integrity. But people like Andrew Tate and Donald Trump don't. So they will go to whatever extent to self-aggrandize. They'll say whatever to do whatever to make the crowd pop. Okay? When you watch Donald Trump perform at his rallies, he ain't trying to be thorough and fair. He's trying to pop the crowd.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate is trying to say the most shocking shit to pop the crowd in a reactionary way. So they're both very similar. Look, they even both form stupid universities.
Yeah.
They both have their universities.
They're warm-up comedians.
I mean, yeah, they're trying to pop the crowd. They're local comedians.
Yeah.
They're local comedians popping the crowd with local references.
You really think that he just needs a hug? That's what it is.
He needs his mother needs to come back in his life. Like, let's be real here. Where is she? Someone needs to have a word.
Where do you think?
I don't know.
I
man.
think she's.
It sounds like he got under your skin a little bit.
Oh, he got under my skin.
It sounds like
I think I'm not the one who's been talking about him for 4 years, bro. I'm literally. This is the first time I've ever talked about him.
Really?
You've asked me. I couldn't give a shit about Andrew Tate.
Really?
Would you box him or celebrity boxing?
Well, he has a
Jake
fighting
Paul?
background.
If well, I mean,
I see.
if he come up to me in my face,
yeah,
I would absolutely punch him in the face. But am I going to make effort to go running every morning? No, I don't care. You know, he's not worth that.
Yeah,
he's not worth that.
So much.
Well, first of all, Tate's been around forever.
Really?
Yes, he was the one who tweeted a thing like Star Wars is for nerds.
Oh my God, and we read that tweet, didn't we? on the podcast?
Tate's been around a long time.
Wow.
Tate's been around a long time.
Yeah, man, he's been doing his thing, bro. Just grinding. He deserves it.
I am not defending Andrew Tate's message. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending somebody who put hands on a woman, even if it was playing. Like, I saw the video. It was a little extreme. If y'all haven't seen the video, it's an extreme video, even if it did turn her on. I think it was really extreme. I'm not defending him saying that women have to take responsibility for things that happen to them against their will. I'm not defending that. What I'm defending is the opportunity to say anything. If we can have twerking videos, you can watch a whole porno on Twitter. You can watch a whole porno on Twitter. Something that somebody has said, regardless if you agree or disagree with it, is doing more harm than seeing actual porn. My 7-year-old can go access porn on Twitter. She can see the visual. She can see the visual of a man and a woman doing it. But his words are causing more harm than that. Listen to rap music, man. Listen to rap music. Like, I'm old enough and I'm grown enough and mature enough to know that it's play. A lot of this stuff these rappers rap about is not real, but kids can be influenced by that. I don't feel like Andrew Tate is any worse than a rapper. They're all personas. They're egos. They're things that you create to become popular.
Every time I hear somebody who's anti him, they go, he's really big with teenagers. As if this isn't a mature adult. Like, Jake Paul was big with teenagers. This guy's big with anybody who has a brain, to me.